Hi, I'm Tim and welcome back to another video. If you've seen my previous video where I did the unboxing of the Reolink Home Hub and also the Reolink Argus Eco Ultra Wi-Fi security cameras. Well, in this video, what I'm going to show you how to do is to set up the Argus Eco Ultra. We'll get that adopted and tied in to the Home Hub. And what I'll also show you how to do is put on the fixings onto the camera so that you know how to mount them onto a wall or a pole should you so wish. So keep watching this video and I'll show you how. So now here we are with the solar panel that is supplied with the Reolink Argus Eco Ultra Wi-Fi 2.4 and 5 GHz and solar powered security camera. So if you've seen my previous video, I've already done the unboxing of this. So what we'll do is get started and I'll show you how to fix the bracket, which is here, which is the wall bracket. And also there's a strap supplied. There's also a rubber casing there, which is made of foam actually. And there's also a metal bracket, as well as a packet of wall plugs and two sets of screws. Now, depending on where you're mounting this solar panel, if you're mounting it, for example, to a pole, then what you would do in either case, so whether you're mounting this to a pole or to a wall, you still need this wall bracket here. So this is also used as a bracket to mount the panel to a pole as well. So if you're mounting it to a pole, what you would do is fix the foam insert into the back of the mounting bracket, and you'll see there's a peel off sticker which says peel off and stick inside the bracket. So what you do is peel off that sticky back plastic, turn it round and then fit it, and it only goes in one way, by the way. The grooves line up with the screw holes on the bracket, so you'll see it only goes in one way. So you would stick that inside there. And then if you're mounting it to a pole, what you would do is take the strap out. You would place the strap when it's opened up across the back of the foam. Then what you would do is screw this metal plate, which is supplied and which has blue foam on the back of it. What you would do is screw that into the holes into the mounting bracket with the strap clamped behind it. Then the strap would go onto the pole and you would tighten up the strap using the adjustable tightener there, which is at the end of the strap. So as I've said, there are two sets of screws supplied with this. So the smaller set, which is supplied with 4 screws, so you get 3 to be used and then 1 as a spare. And these are small screws and these go through the bracket like so, and then with the foam inserted into there already, and as I've said, it only goes in one way. Then what you would do is screw the 3 screws into the back of the plate with the strap clamped between the foam and this metal plate. And then what you would do is be able to tie it to a post. If you're mounting it to a wall, you wouldn't need this strap and you don't need the small screws supplied. So those small screws which I'm showing you there, you don't need those. So what you do need is 3 of the 4 supplied wall plugs. So there's 3 there, what you will need, and there's 1 spare there also. And what you will need is 3 of the long screws, which are also supplied. So they are the longer screws, as you'll see, and you will need 3 of those, so you get 1 spare. So what you do is make your hole into the wall. For the depth of the wall plugs supplied, make 3 holes, line them up of course with the holes on the mounting bracket there. So there's 3 holes, line those up where you want the bracket mounting. And I would say the best thing to do with the mounting bracket is you will see that there's a groove there. I would recommend that the groove is facing upwards. So it's facing upwards to the sky so that you can angle the solar panel up towards the sun once it's being mounted on the wall. So for example, like this, if it's horizontally mounted along the wall, you can then angle this at the end here so that the solar panel is facing at an angle towards the sun. So once you've fixed the mounting bracket to the wall, what you would then do is screw the solar panel, which has a thread at the back there, into the mounting bracket, and there's a long screw with this white nut at the end. as I've said, and it's with the groove, should be facing that long groove at the top of the solar panel with the cable running down. So what you do is screw this in about 3/4 of the way, and then once you've screwed it in 3/4, you then turn the white nut there and it fully tightens the bracket in place, and then that would be mounted to the wall, and then you can angle the solar panel to which angle you want, and then you see the big nut there with the 2 white arms sticking out, and then what you do is tighten that up so that the solar panel fixes in place and doesn't move. So for example, like so, angle it to how you want it, tighten that up, and there you have the solar panel mounted to your wall. Or if you're mounting it to a flat roof, for example, then you could also do that like so. So you'd use 3 screws and then again mount the solar panel in the direction of where the sun is facing. Then with the cable at the end, which has a USB-C connection here, that then plugs into the Argus Eco Ultra security camera, which I'll show you next. So here we are with the Reolink Argus Eco Ultra security camera with full colour night vision. Now what you get with this is the camera itself, which as you can see is quite compact. You get the mounting bracket, you get a USB-C to A cable. Now what this is for initially is to charge up your Reolink camera via a USB connection. So what I would highly recommend doing is you fully charge this camera first via the supplied USB-A cable to C cable, so it's charged 100%, which does take about 2 to 3 hours to fully charge it from about 30%. Now my cameras came from the factory, from the supplier, with about 30% charge. However, as I've said, I would recommend fully charging them, which will give you plenty of time to angle your camera at the angle you so wish, to also set it up in the app, connect it all up so that it's all working fully and in position with the solar panel facing towards the sun so that it can charge itself on a regular basis. So I would highly recommend fully charging these first. As I've said, you get the USB-C to A cable with that to fully charge it. You get a packet of fixing screws as with the solar panel, which is here. You also get the pole mounting metal bracket and also the strap. All you do to pole mount this is again take the strap, clamp it between the metal clamp, then that metal clamp would be screwed onto the back of the mounting bracket, which you'll see here, which is this dome shaped bracket. So you clamp it between there and then wrap those 2 tightly around the pole, and that's how you would pole mount it. And of course you'd screw these metal brackets in so that they're flat with the strap clamped behind. So if you want to wall mount them, what you would do is unthread this via this big nut here, which takes apart the mounting bracket 4 pieces actually. So you get this, which is left, and that's got 2 holes in it. So what you do is line that up on the wall with these 2 holes horizontally, and then with the wall plugs supplied and screws, fix this to the wall. And then once you've done that, you would then proceed to put back by threading it on with the mounting bracket there. Don't fully tighten it, by the way. And then again, there's a groove on the mounting bracket, and I would recommend either facing that downwards so that your camera can face downwards or upwards, depending on how high and what position you're going to be mounting your camera. So once you're ready to mount it, you would then tighten this up with this on the wall. Then what you would do is screw your camera onto the threaded mount like so until it's fully tight, and then what you can do is angle your camera at the angle you want. So that's how it will look once it's assembled for mounting onto a wall. Or of course you could mount it again onto a flat roof, for example, like so, and then angle the camera down or upwards depending on how you want it mounting. So it's really easy to mount these cameras. Reolink have done an ingenious job of designing these brackets and the cameras to fit and make them so easy to assemble and install as well. So what we'll do is just undo that for the time being. And before you do any fixing to any walls, I would certainly recommend adopting the camera first into the Reolink app. So what I'll do now is show you how to adopt this camera into the Reolink app so that it can connect to the Reolink Home Hub and so that it could stream its recordings to the Reolink Home Hub. As I said, there is a micro SD card slot in the camera itself, so you don't have to use the Home Hub if you don't want. You can actually connect these cameras directly to your own Wi-Fi network using the micro SD card built into the camera for storage, and it will take up to 512 gigabytes of storage on each camera. Now, to charge it, which I said initially I would recommend doing, there is a recessed USB port here just underneath the rubber cover, which you just release and push to one side, and you'll find the USB-C port in the hole there where you would initially charge it. But of course, what the USB port is also normally in operation set to do is to keep the solar panel connected to it by plugging it in, and it does actually fit really tightly in there, so it provides a waterproof seal with the special USB-C plug that's on the end of the camera. So what you would do once you've installed it is connect the solar panel up to the camera, and then it will keep it charged on a day-by-day basis. These cameras are actually turned off. Now, if you want to turn the camera on, what you do is release the cover for the SD card slot, and there's also a reset button there, which also acts as a power on, power off button, which is really handy. And what you do is just turn the camera on, so just press it for 2 seconds and the camera will light up red, as you will see, and you'll get a voice message.
Welcome to Reolink. Please install Reolink App and scan the QR code on the camera.
So that's turned the camera off again by holding the reset or power button down. You get various announcements in different languages about adopting the camera into the Reolink app. So I'll show you how to do this right now. We're here at my mobile phone and we're going to open the Reolink app, and then what we're going to do is you will see we've got the Reolink Home Hub. So what we'll do is click on the plus button at the top, and then it's asking us to add a device. So what we'll do is scan the QR code on the camera, and then it asks you where you want to use the camera, with the Home Hub or standalone. And of course, if you don't have the Home Hub, then what you would do is use standalone use. So what we'll do is click on use the Home Hub. Are you sure you want to connect? So what we'll do is power on the device by pressing the button on the camera, which I've just explained when I showed you a moment ago, and then it will read out some messages. So hold it in for about 2 seconds, wait till the red light appears, and then what we'll do is click confirm.
Please install Reolink App and scan the QR code on the camera.
Then what we'll do is select not in the same LAN. Because my mobile phone is on a different wireless network to what the Reolink Home Hub is broadcasting, what we'll do is select not in the same LAN. So it's asking us to power on the device, which we have, and click next. And then what you need to do is select I have heard the voice played by the device, and click next. Then it's asking you to select the Wi-Fi network. So what we'll do is select Reolink, and then what it wants us to do is point the camera at the mobile phone QR code. So what we'll do is select scan now, point the camera at the mobile phone screen, and you'll hear a beep. And then it's saying camera is connected to your router, and what we'll do is click tick and click next. And then it's saying device is connecting to Home Hub. Connection to the router has succeeded, and you'll hear the message. It will say connection to the router has succeeded.
Welcome to Reolink.
There you go, and click next. Then what it's doing is connecting to your device, and the light will appear on the camera, which it has done, and then click next. And then it's saying device is being initialized, so we'll just wait for it to initialize, and then it's asking us to name the camera, and it's already got camera 1 in there, so we'll just click next. However, you could click in the box there to rename it. So just click next, and it's asking about a message. Please note that the camera detects events with PIR motion sensor, proper installation of the camera, meaning the sensor helps reduce false alarms and save battery power. So what we'll do is click next, scroll down to the bottom of the PSTI statement and click I got it. And now you'll see that the device has been added to the Home Hub, And what it will ask you to do is save the QR code of the device to the album on the phone for sharing, adding or maintaining the device. So I would certainly recommend leaving that ticked and just save the QR codes as an image on your mobile device, so that if anything goes wrong, you don't have to go back to the camera itself. You can just scan the QR codes via your mobile device and they should all just reconnect and link back up together. So once you've done that, click finish and you will see we've now got the camera in operation. So all we need to do to view live footage is click on the image and then it will show you the live stream. And as you can see, you're now viewing my screen where I'm broadcasting my mobile phone screen to and recording this video on. So that's it, it's been added. So that's the camera added. So all you do is follow the same procedure, scanning the QR codes to add further cameras into your Reolink Home Hub. And of course, as I've said before earlier, I would recommend that you do adopt these cameras into the device before installing the cameras in their permanent location, so that you've got the cameras adopted into the device. You should then be able to just mount them on the wall and they should all just link back up when you power the devices back on again. So that's it with this video. Hope you found it useful and easy to follow, and I hope it helps you install Reolink cameras. And in this case, it's the Reolink Argus Eco Ultra Wi-Fi 5, Wi-Fi 2.4 solar powered security camera, and also the Reolink Solar Panel 2. And if you want to check out products on Reolink, I'll leave some affiliate links in the video where you might find some bargains and cameras on special offer with Reolink at the time of your watching this video. So click on the links and see what bargains you can get. Thanks for watching, take care, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back with more videos again soon. So bye for now.